Transformations. We transform ourselves to transform people. How often do you fast? Do you know the benefits of fasting? And do you know the rules of fasting? In today's video, Nana Ayebiafo Jnana talks about the power of fasting. Keep watching.
And it's all person who metaphysically. What you need to do is that you need to minimize the necessities of this gross body, this material body. Because as far as say, when I'm there, when want to mention so, not the when I'm the any be man at any time, no, Bribiano, a besha or crana so, a besha was subtle self or spiritual self so, the banasana, and my wound to be tumpong, I was sumsumo. And in the opposite tumpong or sumsumwa, you need to minimize the needs or the necessities of this body. And the more now by minimizing the needs and the necessities of this body, then you are upgrading the level of your spiritual self. And to Bribiana, you see actually come no. You are maybe say a tear, and to nay, you may be a no be a timiatia ye. No baby, I'll bet you come, I'll bet you come ye no. Nyango Pomeramono, as I say, when you're to me. Okay? Obibiana, I'll bet you come one. Actually come now follow the laws a governing fasting no austerity penance no. I tell you say you will acquire supernatural powers, no two ways about it, because in Yankopon mera the same way actually say in shida ewo a mamusi or giano that obibia on man will never lack, that givers never lack ayamra and into obi onji nyamindi. When the person gives, that person will never lack because it's a law. Samson, a conscience. So what should come now? What should when the I tell you, you will develop some supernatural powers, but you need to understand the intricacies in fasting. And I make us say, a conscience, you mummy and so. You are lion fasting, you are hardened fasting. And I want the real fasting. Okay? Because a lion fasting. And another day. But you be an hour chile come at ye. Because a lion fasting. And another day. Lion fasting is say. What's why you pa? Sika new bottom. A diani be a new frigim. Be a nifie. O say an intil me chile come. O say an panu ni sika. A would be better kokwedi. Make a winning bunch body and I am mobi a dear be will fear Obanoa. O check you area when I when you be a near fine, I'll bet my cost more na a be a bunch be a no fear didn't was okay, never come. O come now watching because I wouldn't near the an intina watches are common. It's our country, no your friend said the lion fasting. O come me more lion jata. So when you're the ania, when you're Bobby and Chinua, as I said, all children come by force. Because the DNA nam and a nam and one in the room. And yet, be and Yango Pama Jata Quamanian Abuacheno. The Jata Onya Abuanan or Reno. Or in Sanasa. So Onya Abuana for Frontier or Batchet come Sa Copum say, Obenya Abuana for Friday, Ari. The Jata ne fasting or your friend say, lion fasting. And nam say Onya Diani Nintino, nor the Yama to us or Chedecom. And into sa lion fasting, no ye nipa na Ayebia, ube develop ulcer. Because enya dia e wo nhihye mu na o plans mu say o chire kom na mu nam say wonni aduane ntino e na wo say wo chire kom no. Sa country no is not recognized by the subtle realm. Sa country no o chire a emfaso ni so because e aduane a wunya ninti e na wo chire kom. Until what the baby say, and for so woman say, one spend this within the period and now watch the common because they will need. So that is the only benefit I will be or you'll be engaged in a lion fasting. Once many of you guys know you've been doing fasting, but the fasting a lion fasting. Because I want to say, Missike could mean Sike the whole week my hair answer me deep. And it's my minimize and I mean economize it. And into the minute about 12 and nobody may chill come up at 12 o'clock. So fasting, no, I tell you, say, it is not recommended by any bona fide spiritual master or any bona fide spiritual literature. A common a dew, any sika wunya, any of the wunni into now say watch the community. The benefit is very, very minimal, and that's a zero. The second account, your friend said the hoarding fasting, hoarding fasting. And then he said, what's the word chilekom? What can't I say? Why you say na chilekom? Why chilekom up to you no nsia? No nsia ne boy ya pe 6 boy ya pe na wakofa cocoa. Ma no pe diane se ka medini cocoa any bread any kose na de sia. Afa no kope emo jollof bi anase fried rice bi ene bi a coke na drink bi. Na de sia se nka wiya we nka we na medi. Uwi ase anwumre meta di fufuo pa na me fufuo so ni na de si nchen. Na wa wi cocoa ne bread ne kose na wiye. Uwi e wasan ya wi o jollof ne you fried rice. Uwi a na wasan ya di fufuo na piso. Sa fasting we no de ache ne say one fast o na mu o kan wa no pa aduane wa wi aduane ene mu onwumre aduane na odi si wo na wodi na nwumre. Ti eno ya fa ne say the hoarding fasting. Ote o fast wie anwumre the whole day one di yage atum na emo wo de wa no pa aduane koko ene wo kose ne wo bread ne wo mansa wo de asi nchen awia wo ta di jollof and out ta di fried rice wo de wo fried rice ne wo cook asi nchen anwumre ta di fufuo ni banku ene to di fufuo na banku de asi ho wa wi mi ensa ni nyina de abom at the same time am mesra wo fasting no e hoarding fasting emfaso bi ani so de wo ye ya ne say wo de wa no pa aduane wa wi aduane ne wa nwumre aduane si ho amanyunu dwe na wo di ye, so there's no benefit. To many of us, we deceive ourselves say we are fasting, but in actuality no, we are just combining our breakfast, our lunch and dinner together and then consume it when it's 6 p.m. It doesn't carry any maximum benefit. Okay? So I tell you say because you just combined what you should have eaten in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in the evening. And I come home now, shooting in a boom. We are not bones, so good, ye, or say, make it come. You lie bad. One to come. Who can we be in a boom now within a new ray? Hey, Kavi can a pura prabu. My uncle brother, irrigation prabu. I said my humble obeisance prabu. So, the attorney said, don't make the mistake of combining your breakfast, your lunch, and dinner together. If truly you are fasting. You can't tell me, say, yes, I have fasted. But actually, I just ate my breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner together when it was 6 p.m. That fasting is hoarding fasting. The first one is lion fasting. You fasted because you were not having food in the house. You fasted because you were not having any money to purchase or buy any food. That kind of fasting doesn't bring any religious merit. Okay? So, now we have lion fasting. Fasting because you have no food in the house. Fasting because you don't have any staff in the house. Fasting just because you're not in the position of purchasing any food. That kind of fasting doesn't bring any religious merits. You fasted because you were not having. That kind of fasting doesn't bring any religious merit. The second fasting is lion fasting. You are fasting because, it's hoarding fasting. You are fasting because you don't have any food in the house. You are fasting, but you waited till evening, combine the morning food, the afternoon food with the evening food and consume all at the same time. That kind of fasting is hoarding fasting. You just kept the food in the morning, in the afternoon, and consume it in the evening. It doesn't come along with any religious merit. Then the last fasting, which is considered to be the real fasting, the fasting that has been authorized by scriptures and the great acharyas. That fasting is called the real or religious fasting. And that fasting is say, you need to base your fasting on the injunction in the scripture. You can't just fast anyhow. Okay? You can't just fast anyhow. You can't just fast any day. And you can't just fast for anything. Before you start fasting, you need to have a vision. What are you actually looking for? what is the intention behind the fasting? So when the intention is ascertained, then the next point is, when is the most auspicious time for this intention to be fulfilled through fasting, penance, or an austerity? You get it? You need to know the mission, or actually the aspiration, or what are you anticipating for. That's the first thing. So for instance, okay, I want to become spiritually powerful, or I want to become very religious. So when the mission of the fasting is ascertained, then the next question is, okay, the next question is, what is the most auspicious time for this fasting? You cannot just start fasting anyhow, any day, any minute. No. There is always an auspicious time to begin a fast. And then what is the auspicious time to break the fast? And in the account now watching no. So one kasa won mission bia the enti a watch come no a, I am telling you, say you're wasting your energy. So e din kan say won the enti a watch come no. The kodia pot enti a pass watch come e bia meken oh ma ware bia be say 2-3 years ni awo ma eno ntim pese me kire come no nyankopon eboa me na metumi wo. Ana e bia meken me say me tu kwan ma bra me ko interview bia na ya bounce me. Ana e bia ma tu kwan o ba me nkrata sam enko yie. Ana e bia me kema adwuma me adwuma no emuvu yie. Obi a ne problem bia da na sunti a ana the mission ti a or the fasting. So first thing, sit down. Na hu ni de enti a opese wo kire kom no. And nti unya hu de enti a opese wo kire kom no a. Another question is we say when say time of buying and the most auspicious time as a me de kire komi. You ever say ade na ohia wo bi ho na pese wo kire kom a. Enye da bia na obetumi a sha ase. Ade na ohia na ever say bia make ohia the love of somebody. O pese obi e show love a. That ben is a wash a country nasi. Now wash a country nasi a time of ben is a wo breaki. Now wo breaki a country nimpa. Aduane ben is a wo di breaki wo fast no. We nim nyina ya mera wa country mu. Nti wo nimu a wo betumi a kire kom. Wo bo se enkosi waga because you are not following the delineated system or the ways of fasting. Okay? Did the American be say and say you are country me ensan ye di kan the lion fasting like you say and am say wo dia biane wo fie nti na wo kire kom sa akonchi no mfa so hye da ni so ya kasa for the second one I find said the holding fasting sa akonchi ni say why akonchi na akopema nwumre no nsia wo de wa no paduane e ya breakfast wo de wa wi aduane e ya wo lunch aka wo dinner ho ahwe ni nyina abom no sa akonchi no ye holding fasting emfa so bia nhye da maso akonchi etoso me ensa atwero nyina ka ho asem ni say the real fasting na no mpo no emra wo ho ene se wo bebisa ho se de nti na me pese me kire kom no ese wo nsusuye bi wo tim wo tirimopo bi a ekire wo se enu nti na me kire kom no ene nti san nsusuye no a wo de kire kom no ba na wo se ya bisa ho se sa ma konchire me pese me kire bere bempa na ye the good time the best time a metimi ahye ma konchire na se what is the most auspicious time or period to begin the real fasting? Okay? What is the best time to begin the real fasting? The best time to begin the fasting, the best time to break the fast, and then what kind of food as would break your fasting? When you know mbra sum no sa wo pese wo kire kom na esi wi a ese we den utimi e follow sa mbra nyina. So one follow sa mbra we nyina de a wo bo se wo kire kom de suminua enya ade a wo benya mfaso bia wo wakonkire ne so. David once said he was thinking, say, I'm going to change because of the fasting. Yeah, I did iron all the time. So we break and we eat something in the evening, non-grain. So, I mean, it's by the mercy of God. So yes, but so now we're going on. And very soon, we are conscious. And then 13th, we are fasting on the 23rd. And it will be we are going to finish hard from 19th to 23rd because that will be dry. And then they don't see. ma me mo example bi e bia na opese wo kyere kom efa odo ho wa ware sem enye okay wa ware sem enye and you opese wo kyere kom a the best day is our fast Friday. Okay? Because Friday is controlled by Venus. And Venus idea obwa odom love. Ntia make wa de sam nye bribia wonu kuno no yeretem bia there are so many problems. Now so oba kire komo a sa mission so me pesa ma wa de sam tim ye that's the mission. Now what is the best day that me kire kom oko kire a continue on different day be useless. Okay? Sa continue no esa wo ye no the day Friday because it's being controlled by the god of love, Venus. Okay? Enya no nko a bia opese wo share adwuma bi ase. Na sa wo adwuma na wo share ase ye business a new business bi. Opese nyankopon enhira wo na adwuma no ntim ntumpon a da obeye wo fasting no Thursday. They make a matter ase bia yade bi da so na wo yade no pese nyankopon ye wadom na osa wo yade a na wo wadwe mu say okay me kire come because of me yade enti a day a obesa ase no Sunday because that day is ruled by the sun god and the sun god heals. They make a matter ase so obo onya nim die pa onya nim die wo school mu onya nim die wo adwuma mu the best day to fast is Tuesday because that Tuesday no is ruled by it's Wednesday. Okay? Open so uhuna dear uhunu nyansa ewo school mu a so you fasting no on Wednesday because Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Mercury emanim die ema intelligence smartness. Okay? And you know there be as the the mission of the fasting. Okay? As the who the enti abasa wo kire kom. So woni botaye the enti I don't fast. So woni the enti wo kire kom na woni the reason be enti wo kire kom na then there's no need. And to be who say the enti na abasa me kire kom. Onya hunu the enti abasa wo kire kom no a then the next question is say what is the best date, the best day or the best time I say me kire kom. Na me kire kom ni wi a da ben and say me break fast no time ben say me break fast no na me break fast na aduane ben na say me di break. And most of you know so my hand on so a you were fasting be a the whole year am following you for more than a year and when him say you fasting be a your friend say ekadasi. Ekadasi means the 11th day or the day of the Lord. Ekadasi. Okay? So ekadasi no ya continue be your time ya sha ase na bibia na se mahwa bribia ye be kire kom no ya me mama the story behind the fasting na ya kire mo se obi bia ohia ade we ni ade we ni ade we no ese sa continue wo kire bi. So those bullet points na ewo mu no eno na kire say this is the mission of the fast. The mo ya ebi wa ya se obi a wa ye boni bi opo nyankopon de oboni kire no this fasting na say oye obi wa make e bia you under curse sa fasting we say oye obi wa bia ohia oba opo oba bema sa fasting we na say oye obi a bia make e opo say wutu kwan all these things ni na no me mama story na bon say e wo mu say this is the mission of the fast. And eno achi no ye was time potin a ye de hye sa akonchi na se na ye hye akonchi na se a ye was time potin a ye di breaki until most of the times what I say ABS 6:15 to 9:45. It means that so fast no within the kedesi you know and so we break it within this time the following day after a kedesi. And the say a kedesi ya continue a wo ye wo mission ti a wo kire kom no and na wonim time potin say wo sha ase na continue na wo sha ase so no wo time potin a wo be break it. The say 6:15 to say 9:48 so one break fast no within this period now our conscience say these are the rules you need to understand when it comes to fasting and real fasting. na mpo no time no mpa ya ma say fa break you fast no ye wo aduane potin a wo di be break is a fast no and into no aduane a ye di break ekedesi no grains ti say emo ayuo atoko sa normal no any beans and abetumi dia break it wo ekedesi fast no. Now like I said, obi bia na obechire kom na wo the mission of the fast enya no nko a na obehu time pot ye say we dey fast na se obehu time say we dey break you fast no na obehu aduane a we dey break you fast no. I tell you at the end of the day no sa fast no will bring very powerful religious merits, no two ways about it. No two ways about it. In history, no, there have been many people, very powerful people, come with the right mindset, with the best time of beginning the fasting, the most auspicious time, breaking at the most auspicious period, and then breaking with the recommended food stuffs. They break fasting, no, and at the end of the day, no, the merit they are looking for in the fasting, no, comes to pass. Tini nyina say obeti ase you have the charger there which my charger ni nyina say obeti ase say o dey nti na beta me kire kom dey nti na say me kire kom na akonche na me kire no dem poten pa na me hwehwe afi nyankopon ntem. That's the first question. Uria ne wa bisa ho say ma hunu di ko dey poten ti a say me kire kom. Name time ben na the most auspicious time a metimi ayeden ede ahye ma country na se na se me hye ma country na se wi a bere ben pa na se me break me fast no na se me break fast ni wi a aduane ben na me di be break me fast no ya wa country bi wo ha wo break wi a ana before we break no ya was some specification ese se wo cha ade na ade na wo de beche no ese aye ade stay na nipa wo de ade ne beche no ese bi oye kunafo oye janka obi odi bi ana osofo ana obi oti say who follow all that. I tell you, you will develop whatever is your anticipation or your aspiration or the fast year. Okay? Andrews Asiataba say, what about God favor? Opeso onye nyankopon animu adom a. Opeso onye nyankopon animu adom. Now person fast year, the best day to fast is Monday. So opeso onye nyankopon animu adom a. The best day obe fast no Monday. Ebia if you're under some curse or if you're under some kind of covenant. Now person e feel so now person watch the come the best day to fast is Saturday. Samuel Akoto say, what is the Kedesi? Please, this is my first time on this platform. Samuel, the attorney say, because a Kedesi, sir, there was some 24 special days within the whole 365 days now. Auspicious. I had the fasting. Okay? Oh, really? Your very auspicious time, man. It's okay, we'll be to my giant. You're fasting, no? And until you are making now. Ebia make say wo adem de wakoma pese nyankopon yema wa. Those days they are the best time for you to fast. Nti ya baako 24 within the whole year. 365 days, you know. And until no over faster, you have the mission. So okay, ade we ni hear me. Okay? My fear say what about passing exams? My child say person who pass exams are the best day to fast on Wednesday because Wednesday is being ruled by Mercury. Okay? That's the best day. Did the America go see and say, I continue here, but member stories be no what you say for you to understand the importance of fasting. So I continue here per year, and I watch it come now to move follow principles. Scripture more. I tell you, you will attain powers. The month here, we see you know. Month here, we see you know. I had the period of Celtic. I say Celtic Vrata. A very auspicious period that I shall say for 25th of October. Ebe ended on the 23rd of this month ya November no, the next day na 24th no, you will hope say betimi edi any heavy food. But on the 23rd no, and you may be say bosomi apie because 23rd no be full moon. And you may be say bosomi na apie no, that night you betimi take bibi a light. And only bibi the best thing na ubetimi dey break is our fast no, ye beba ho mekire mu ni nyina. Okay? Ye be kire mu saa de ni nyina, say the be ya ubetimi ahu say fast na ye no, that way is o breaking. Ntu you obi a we fast ni bia tie ni ye. Obi o ha o say the whole day no obedidi adopa adidi awie adidi anwumre. Nanso no on the grains. On the grains. Nti not say emo ayo banku atokon on the ebi nti obetimi adi nuts, obetimi adi fruit, obetimi adi uncooked food. We no obedi. Okay? Tino obe make sure say on the adebia grains go na fast na oil for the whole month no. Under normal circumstances, ni bibia otimto bibia di obetima di amo obetima di jollof obetima di bikoko, but they say I am not eating any grain within the whole month because this month is a very auspicious month. You say try to minimize the needs of your physical body, try to minimize the necessities of this body. So if you're able to do that, you know, ebe pay ye. Not only that, some people or say mean the grain. Fine, made the no pay the you but mean the grain. Also, no, I have to minimize my sleeping. Okay? Every day, no, made that 8. Now, my son, no, past 7. But they say, no, made that 8. Now, my son, say 2 o'clock and at 3 o'clock. You will minimize your sleeping. Okay? You have to minimize the needs of the body. When you be on a penna, minimize your sleeping within this period. And until 1 hour that not so. So but double 8 hours, 9 hours. So within this period, you know, use the time purposely for spiritual emancipation. Okay? Obiso aseme so medie. The whole month, you know, the bayane say, maybe the only ones. Me tenase na medidi a, maybe the only ones. Ebeya numere no nsiabo. Ewia kota na medidi. So ebo sex a, medidi once pe. Na me once na medidi sukura no ye non grain. Min di grain, min di abro, min di mo yo ne nkura ne banyina min di bia. Medidi the only ones. The be say bia fruit, nuts, tubers, whatever it is. Na medidi once a day. And anya ne nkwa so no, I will minimize my sleeping. I will minimize talking. Unnecessary gossip being kasa hunu bi kasa no, I will minimize it. So I'm a time na me dey among for better na me din komo chokrodo no mete so I will take some religious book making kind. I will try to sit down and do some meditation and think about some positive stuff. This is what somebody is doing. Now I tell you, by the end of this fasting, you will see, sir, bibia beye. And until this year, Adiana Meyama transformation members and say, Yanko for Muhian Krata were Jumum, or Muhian Krata were Makon to say Mono, Yajimunina Mudin, my mamma sending Mudin, no date of birth, no country, I'm also at the farm or executive so, and I'm Mudin in our buy it. So Mudin in our training in our typing in our out, and I'm that to me altar swat. I bring be a bomb pay mamma. Na minimum say, I continue to be you know. Yen yumpono among for bear and the baby and song and I frame almost Mr. Jnana. You won't believe it, say I just had my documents. Nipa bear says 7 so far, and I frame ya. Or my catcher me say yen fast in impono. They will not even think it's almost a becker. 7 of the members, you know, and I frame me say almost like a krata. So in Yango Pompa ya born say, ye member be ana. Or sending ni din ni information so hian krata no menim say ebe wie akwanchi we no nyankopon ankasa ebe si ab answer omo request na amomo. Okay, and to obi bia na submit with din no me pa bochaw my yes ade na yeguso ye bompa ebe bia ye bompa yes nyankopon se nyankopon ankasa nyamadom na bibia ntum yeyi and afen so no ye wie akwanchi we ya the last day no atro ne say Mr. President The Rock akwaba afi no mahu comment actually say we a yenche obi ade se wo osofo obi a ebia ugini di wo osofo obi a wuti wo tren ne na asesu ade a sa osofo no ese wo cha ade eni ntino na wo so yo osofo se me na wo so wo ya akonche ni bia ese se wo so wo cha ade okay eni ntino me hu ade se me de che. So what I've decided instead, may a very special oil be very special one me nye bi da from day one na ye sha say ye fasting no every night be an me dey see the moon no so me dey see anajo awia anajo me dey see sebe ya anajo boso be guso and until ye say am repeating this for the whole 30 days ni nyina but the last day no na me na ma bottle ni nyina all our registered members obi bia na oye member one register as a transformation member no obenya that special oil ni be free of charge and you me gift a be so me dey ma ewo abrabon fast na ye no because you we fast na at the end of the day no e be person obi bia na oye fast ni bi no pe obi na che na de and it me so ese me cha de na me che obi ade a ese ye transformation members no me che ma de soronko a ebetimi aboa mo adwuma sem na musika sem bibia atimi ayden ayeyi. So ade amigu so ameye to obi bia na wo ye transformation member wo register wo ye registered member no ye wo all our members na wo register no nyina details ne wo ho ye wo data ne wo ho nti ye fast ni wi a me ade a me de be che ne say there is this special oil I may prepare is a very powerful one because the system may go through no at the end of the day no it will come out as a very powerful anointing oil ebetimi aboa ama your members na timi adi ewo anamon bia omutum.
According to Nana Ayebiafo Jnana, there are many types of fasting. 1. Lion fasting. 2. Hoarding fasting. 3. The real fasting. Lion fasting is the type of fasting when you don't have money or food to eat. Hoarding fasting is the type of fasting where you combine breakfast, lunch and dinner together and consume in the evening. The real fasting, you can't fast for nothing. You can't just fast any day or anyhow. You must have a reason for your fasting, and you know the best day to fast for maximum response. The best day to fast for love, relationships and marriage is Friday. If you want to start any kind of business, the best day to fast is Thursday. The best day to fast for healing from any kind of sickness is Sunday. The best day to fast for knowledge and wisdom is Wednesday. Monday is the best day to fast for God's favor and grace. If you're under any curse or any covenant, the best day to fast is Saturday. Thank you for your precious time. Please like and subscribe to our channel and also visit Transformation Era on YouTube for more exciting videos. To become a member of Transformation Era, please call the number on your screen. Thank you for watching. Stay positive.